Today I work on this beautiful BMW X4, it's a G02, and this car have an annoying problem with the non-contact tailgate opening system that is not working. With the car key in my hand, doing this movement towards the rear bumper of the car, the tailgate should start to open. But in this car, in this case, it's not working. If I want to manually open the tailgate, this is working perfectly, but with the contactless option, it's not working. This car have been to a different shop, they have diagnosed it, they have found that the module that it's in charge of this movement, this option, is not responding. The module is situated inside of the rear bumper, and they have told me that they have checked the module seems to be okay, they have unplugged it, they have checked the plug it's okay, they have tested the power supply of the module, and the module have power supply. And at that step, their knowledge to electronics and to diagnose BMWs have stopped there, and that's why this car is here. My next step is to connect with this car, to scan it and see what error I have, and I will go from there. Now I will connect the ICOM to the car. Never put your ICOM on the floor. With the key inside of the car, 3-time ignition to switch on the ignition. Okay. Now if I have set up the connection with the car, I will wait for the ISTA to finish scanning the car. Okay, I have an error on the BDC and on the engine control unit. Radiator shutter activation, electrical fault. I know this will be resolved later. And I will work with the evaluation electronics non-contact tailgate LIN, missing LIN component. This is present. Okay, from here I will hit calculate test plan. I will calculate a test plan, and I will select the ABL for contactless tailgate opening. I will hit display. Here now I have some information, general information, and here I have the wiring diagram, and also I have some functional descriptions about this system. Everything you need to know, it's here. The only thing that you're supposed to do is to read it. Okay, the BC control unit must be recoded when a trailer tow hitch is retrofitted. Contactless tailgate opening function only available. Okay, continue. The ISTA will identify the BDC, body domain controller. This is the error. I will hit continue. Next step, the communication between the BDC control unit and the evaluation electronics of the contactless tailgate opening is faulty. Faulty currently present. Check voltage supply. The first thing, I need to check the voltage supply, and to check the voltage supply I will need to go full screen. Let me see. So this is the module. This is the power distribution box rear with the 5 amp fuse. This is the BDC, the LIN communication, the LIN communication. This is the ground, and these two from here are the rear bumper antennas. So first let me see, where is this module situated? It's A239, and the module, it's in the rear right of the bumper. You see it? Is this one. Okay, next I'm interested in the power supply. So the plus it's in pin 2, minus pin 3, and pin 1 from the plug is the LIN component. Plus it's a green with gray, and minus brown, and LIN component it's white with brown or white with blue. So now I know where this module is situated. I will go and check it on the car. To access the module, I need to go underneath the bumper. Okay, so you can see this here is the module behind this plastic bracket. The module have 3 plugs. The one in the middle with 3 pins is the power supply and communication, this one from here and the other one are the two antennas from inside of the bumper. So from what I have been told, the module have been removed from here and the plug the same have been disconnected and checked for power supply. And I will do the same to confirm the other shop findings. So to disconnect the plug, I need to push that tab from there. And pull it, like so. And as you can see, the wiring have a small clip there. I will need to release it, like so. Now I can pull the plug outside. With the access to the plug, I will use my multimeter. With the leads, common and positive, I will switch to voltage measuring. Okay, and now if you remember, pin 1 is component communication, pin 2 it's plus, and pin 3 it's minus. Brown minus, the plus it's green. So with my leads, this is the ground, okay, and next one is plus. And I have 12 volts. Perfect. Now I have measured with a multimeter and I have voltage there, but this can be a fake reading, because if the wiring somewhere it's corroded, the multimeter will measure the voltage and will tell me I have voltage there. So next step, I will use these probes, the same on the power supply part, on the power supply pins, and we have seen here we have voltage 12 volts. Perfect. Next step, with the lamp I will test it, and you can see the light is very strong. We have a good connection and a good voltage here, good power supply. Because I told you, if somewhere the wiring have been broken and corroded, the multimeter will still measure 12 volts here, but I won't have enough power on that supply, on that 12 volts, to power up a module. So when you test a car, every time you will use a lamp, a light test, with the rear bulb with filament. The cheap test lamps with LCD displays, that are junk. That things are good for nothing, and I won't recommend you to buy something like that, and I won't recommend you to use them, because you'll have a fake reading and you will say, yeah, I have voltage here, I will go elsewhere, and you won't have voltage here because you have measured it with a multimeter. So next step, I know for sure that I have voltage to the module. Next I will measure, I will read the communication line to see if I have communication. The best way to measure, to listen a CAN communication, a network, any type of network, in this case it's a LIN bus network, is to use an oscilloscope. At the moment I will use only one channel. This oscilloscope is dual channel, but for the moment I will need only one channel. Like so. Now from the plug, the same, I need a ground, and this time I will take signal from here, from the LIN component. From my probe I will connect the ground to the ground, like so, and the signal from here. I don't see any signal. I will do a automatically search. I have found something, but it's nothing. Now I will wake up the car. I think the car have entered in deep sleep mode. I have opened and closed the trunk, and I have here something, and this is not a very healthy signal. I will freeze frame now, and as you can see here I have something, and this is from the car. The signal is from the car, from the BDC, but this is not a healthy signal. This is looking more like my wife's heartbeat when she sees a little spider than a healthy lean bus communication signal. You can see here in ISTA will show me an example how the signal should look. But it's a big difference. Now with this result, I know for sure that I have a problem in the wiring between this plug and the BDC from inside of the car. The BDC is situated behind the glove box. I mean, it's not behind the glove box, it's on the pillar next to the right foot of the passenger. And as you can see here, the communication is not correct. I suspect that between this plug and the car, there is an intermediary plug, and maybe there is a problem. So let me exit from here. I'll go to wiring diagram. But no, from what I see here, from the wiring, you can see it, I don't have an intermediary plug. This is the module from behind of the bumper. This is the BDC, and between here and here I don't have an intermediary plug. I have a split here because this network is not only between the BDC and this module, it's have another module in its component. So if I click on this, I can see where is this splice, and you can clearly see on the rear right inside of the trunk, you see it here, it's exactly, where is it, it's exactly underneath the rear light, in this area inside of the car. First I will check to see if I'm able to find that splice, and I will measure there to see if there is any difference. Maybe the problem is between that splice and this plug. And the wiring is that down there, and the splice is somewhere around that area, but I don't have too much space here. I need to remove this tray from here, but that will be a problem because this tray is underneath this plastic it's underneath this rail it's underneath this cover it's underneath this one. Oh, I will try to remove these clips, and maybe I will be able to remove it like so, or to slide it a little bit to have more room here. And I have another one here. Where have you gone? It's down there. Come to Papa. It's impossible. It's too big. But I have a little more room here. It's a little bit more space. I want to pull a little bit from here from these wires to see if I'm able to find the splice. Okay. This is the wire. Okay, so according to the wire from the plug, it's a white with brown. White with brown, it's the first one. Okay. And here, from what I see, this is white with brown. Okay. Now if I pull a little bit harder from this wire, you can see these things from here, where I have my thumb. These are splices. There are 1, 2, 3. There are a couple of them. So this wire, it's going in that splice. Let me see if I'm able to pull out one splice from here. Opa. I have removed the splice from its casing, but it's not a very big problem. I think I have 3 wires here. You can see one is from inside of the car, from the BDC, another one is going, I don't know exactly where, and the third one, I think it's going outside to my module. Okay, I have managed to remove the cover of the splice, because I need to put that back at the end. Okay, now from here I need one wire. This one, it's okay, I think. I need this one, like so. It's a perfect connection. And this end is down here. Now I will use the second channel of this oscilloscope. I will connect the second channel to the inside end of the wire. Let me see. Perfect. Now I don't have no communication here because I think the car has shut down. Okay, now I have back communication. This channel is off now, and what you can see here, there is a difference. Let me freeze frame. You can see the yellow channel is this one, is the channel from inside of the car, and the blue white channel is the channel from here. You can see the communication, the signals are somehow identical, but down here they are altered. Let me zoom in a little bit. You can see? So with this, now I know for sure that the problem is between this plug and the splice from inside of the car, from on this distance. Now I'm able to do a short test. To do that, first I will need to probe from the back of the plug, like so. I need to connect this wire with this probe from here, and I will need to connect back the module. Something like that. And with that wire connected there, I'm able to do a test. The remote control in my hand. It's working. It's working. Perfect. Now, with this in mind, I will need to remove the rear bumper of the car. To remove the rear bumper, first I need to remove the taillights. To remove the taillights, I need to remove these panels. I need to remove a lot of things. So stay with me. Now with the necessary tools, I will start this job. First I need a T25 here. And another one here. Now I'm able to pull this panel out. Like so. I have one plastic clip here, one metal clip here. Now I will remove this tab from here, the release switch for the rear seats. Like so. I put this aside. I need to remove, I think, this cover. Yes, and this one. Yes, because inside there I have a screw and another one down there. And I have one more screw there. These screws are for the rear light. I'll repeat the process on this side. T25. Like so. Remove these two covers with a deep 10mm socket. From here, so I need to disconnect the plug. Repeat the process on this side. Oopsie. I need to send the recovery team after this one. Aha. Again, unplug. And if I'm still here with this thing, I will prepare even this fender for the bumper removal. Now I will push the light into the exterior, like so, and voila, beautiful. Repeat the process. I want to remove these water channels. These have this clip from here, like so. Here won't be a problem because this is a rubber, won't scratch the paint. And I need to pull it because I have these two tabs here. This is a very important clip here on all the BMWs, this generation and the older generation. This here, it's a hole into the body of the car. This clip from here, if it's old, when you remove this one or when you put back, you can break it, and if you break this clip, all the water from the car will go here and will enter inside of the trunk and you will have a big boo-boo. Let me see if I can show you. This is not cracked. On this model you cannot see the back of the clip because it's inside here. You can see it? It's inside of this part. I have seen a ton of cars that have been flooded, especially 7 Series. And on that side, on 7 Series and on 5 Series down there, you know what is it? It's the Logic 7 amplifier. And I have replaced a bunch of them because of the water. Here the same, like so. Remove it, pull it. All this work here for one screw, this one. And if I'm still here, I will remove it. It's with 8. From this side the same. From the wheel arch, I need to remove these clips from here. These are plastic rivets, they are one-time use only. So to remove them, I need to cut them. I'll pull it a little bit. And it's done. This one the same. Perfect. And I need to remove this one from here also. Something like that. Like so. I need to expose these 2 screws from here, this one and this one. I'll repeat the process on this side. And this side is done. Next step, from underneath the bumper, I have a couple of screws, the same with 8mm. I need to remove this light from here. To be very careful. And so I need to unplug it. And this reflector from this side, this is not the light. Like so, because inside here I have another screw. Before I'll go on the other side, I will release this plug. This is for the parking sensors from the PDC, like so. Now with a piece of wire, I'll do something like that, because when I will release the bumper from this side, I don't want the bumper to collapse, to go down, because I don't want to scratch the bumper. And the rear bumper is removed. Whew. Okay, now we are here. You can see this is the wire from the module, like so. Oh. I can see something here. You see it? don't know if here is the problem. No, the wire is in good condition. Okay. What is this? No, it's dirty. Inside here it's water. You can see it's wet. Let me see. This one is the wire. White with brown. Seems to be solid. Yes, this is the wire. It's from this plug. And the wire seems to be solid. Yeah, it's solid, it's not here. Don't tell me that I have removed the bumper for nothing. And the problem is inside of the car. Ah, I found it. Damn it, if I have pulled harder on this wire earlier, at this stage here I was able to repair it with the bumper on the car. Okay, now look here. So only this one is destroyed. It's green. Yeah, it's brown here. Oh, here it's good. Okay, I need a piece of wire. I need to clean this. I need to pull everything back. I have found a piece of wire, white with black. It's not white with brown, but I don't think that will be a very big problem. I don't think the color of the wire will stay between me and my happiness. I will solder the wire. I will use a plier to flatten the spikes. Sometimes the solder will make some spikes and the spikes will deteriorate the shrinking tube. I have two pieces here of shrinking tube, like so. Let me see the first one. Perfect. This shrinking tube have a gel inside and will melt and will make a perfect seal. The water never will be able to enter inside of this shrinking tube. Theoretically. Practically, we will wait and see. Okay, now I will clean the wires. Something like that. Next step, I'll use some tape and I will start to tape everything back. Okay, now the wiring is done. I can do a test. The remote, it's working. Now I'm preparing to put back the bumper. First I want to clean the dust from the clips, because I want the bumper to bond perfectly with the body inside of the clips. So to avoid any other surprises, I will clean them. These two down here, this one and this one, these are the antennas for this system. Something like that. Next step, the bumper. You can see this thing from here. This means that this rear bumper have been repainted, and before you will start to blame BMW for poor quality, think about maybe the guys who have repainted the bumper didn't put it back correctly or have done something to the wiring when the bumper have been removed. There is a little bit of grease on these clips. Another mark of painting or for polishing, I don't know exactly. What I'm using here is normal grease, ordinary grease, nothing special. I'm greasing all the seals to make a perfect seal against the water. The water is our biggest enemy. Okay, now I need to make sure that the gaps are perfect, because now is the moment that I'm able to perfectly align this rear light. I think this is too small here, so I will release a little bit the screws and I'll go in the middle. I will make this gap identical with this one. Now it's perfect. Okay, first I want to check this clip from here, and it seems to be perfect. Put this cover back. Next step, I will grease a little bit this clip. Perfect. Here I need to put this cap back. Something like that. Seems to be okay. I will put the harness back. I will use some tape. Sorry for that, but together we don't have room here. So I need to wait a little bit. And this is the final result. Next step, put back this annoying tray. Like that, the clip is here. Almost done. I still need one thing. I need to put back the plastic rivets. This is the part number. Here I need 3. This is an ordinary rivet gun. I have adjusted a little bit the hole here because it was a little bit smaller. It's a little bit difficult to work with this, but it's doing its job. I have the key. It's working. Perfect. Everything seems to be aligned. Seems to be in order. Next step, I will erase the errors that I have created by unplugging some stuff from here. Okay, now I have some errors. The ultrasonic sensors, turn indicator rear. I will delete them. All of them they were not present. Perfect. Everything green, 0 fault memories. And also this car is repaired, everything is perfect. But before you go, I want to tell you something. You have seen me working with this type of multimeter. Don't worry, I don't want you to go and buy this multimeter, but I want to tell you something. You don't need an expensive multimeter to work on cars. For example, myself, I'm doing electronics at a higher level than any other shop, even than the dealership, and I'm able to do my job without any problem with this type of multimeters. Of course, if you have the expensive one, good for you. But the cheaper multimeters have some good parts. One of them, if you destroy it, you won't cry after it. And the other parts is that they are the same as quality of measure like the expensive ones. You can say what you want to say, but this is the truth. The measuring that you need to do when you're working on cars is to measure voltage, is to measure amps, is to measure diodes, continuity, ohms, and sometimes you will measure capacity. And for these things, it's a very, very good tool. Of course, the cheaper ones have the annoying things. For example, this one, every time I will power it on, it will start in the auto function. It's a useless function. I hate it because every time I need to exit from this, I need to manually select where I will wanna go. I like the multimeter. When you will start it, he will start in voltage. This is the primary thing that you need to do with the multimeter, to measure voltage. End of discussion. Another annoying thing about these multimeters, but this is not valid only for the cheaper ones, even the expensive ones are doing this, is the auto power off function. This one, for example, have 15 minutes. It's a good multimeter, but I have another one that in, I don't know exactly, 1-2 minutes, something like that, he will power off. And it's very annoying. Sometimes when I'm working, I have my hands full of stuff. I want to measure something and that thing will shut itself down. It's annoying. In rest, they are very, very good tools. So the best part, I told you, if you destroy it, you won't cry for it. With this in mind, I hope you learned something new. If you like my work, if you like what you see, if you like this car, show me by hitting the like button. If you have an expensive multimeter, the same, hit the like button. Thank you for watching these videos, thank you for being with me, and till next time, stay awesome. Bye now.